Here for our Missouri counties and the Ozarks, 9 p.m. Extreme heat warning if you have any travel plans back up towards Kansas City, St. Louis, down towards the Boot Heel or northeastern Arkansas. Feels like temperatures right now are in the low 90s for many, but already 99 in Camden, 10 in Salem, 97 in Jeff City, 90 in Harrison right now. Throughout the day today, your temperatures continuing to climb. Feels like temperatures upper 90s to low 100s still this afternoon and into the evening hours as well. We'll feel like the 90s still at 8 o'clock. Highs today will be back in the upper 80s to low 90s, which is right around average for this time of year. But of course, with the humidity, it feels hotter, and we'll continue to actually see maybe a few more clouds in the last couple of days. A few clouds off south of I-44, and there is a chance for a few isolated showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. It's not going to be widespread. Most will stay completely dry, but a small chance with a couple more chances heading into the weekend. Then I'll time out coming up soon. Dry tonight and then dry tomorrow morning, with maybe a few more isolated showers and storms tomorrow afternoon and into the evening hours. Still nothing widespread, but a thunderstorm could produce maybe some pockets of heavy rain briefly by 9 o'clock tomorrow for any early fireworks shows. Still looking at mostly dry conditions across much of the area with mostly clear skies. Temperatures today warming up. We'll be back in the upper 80s to low 90s this afternoon. This is around average, typical for July. And then by around 9 o'clock, low 80s. Overnight lows tonight in the mid 70s again tomorrow morning. So looking very similar to the last couple of days. This afternoon feels like temperatures in the upper 90s to low 100s, maybe even up to 105 for a heat index today. And then tomorrow, same story. I'd say upper 90s to low 100s again. Isolated shower could cool you off briefly, but rain and thunderstorms will keep it pretty humid at times. Once you do see the rain, it's very humid afterwards. Now over the next couple of days, we'll see, feels like temperatures hovering in the upper 90s to 100s still, but it's a little bit lower at the start of next week thanks to some better rain chances. So we'll add a little bit more cloud cover. Here's what's happening. We'll be tracking these kind of small upper waves. All of these colors you see here indicating some waves of energy. And we have this upper level ridge, big area of high pressure still today. A little bit of energy may support an isolated shower or thunderstorm today. Another chance tomorrow, as well as some weak energy works its way on in. And then again on Saturday, maybe a little bit more energy as we head into Saturday afternoon and for the early evening hours. This still isn't showing anything really widespread though for us. However, a larger wave may be moving on in on Sunday, and that could bring maybe some better rain coverage chances. So the next couple of days heading into the holiday weekend, we'll see temperatures back in the low 90s. Still not too far off from our average high of 88, but a couple more isolated storms possible both Saturday and on Sunday. Not a washout though by any means. Here's a look Saturday morning, and I will say this is the most aggressive model with rain chances. So this is just kind of to show you worst case scenario as we head into Saturday afternoon. Still looking at some scattered showers and storms, and there is a chance maybe some of these could even be on the stronger side. Heading into the evening hours, this is 9 o'clock. This model still has maybe a few showers north of I-44. I think coverage would be less than what it shows right here. Most will likely stay dry by firework time. Then on Sunday in the morning, we may see a few isolated showers and thunderstorms and an isolated chance into the afternoon and evening, with better chances working in maybe Sunday night into Monday morning, and a few more widely scattered showers and thunderstorms Monday afternoon and evening. So while that may look like a lot, it looks like if you see any rain this week, most will see about half of an inch or less, unless you get in on a stronger thunderstorm that could be maybe a little bit more than an inch in some spots. Storm Prediction Center is highlighting north of Highway 60 on Saturday for a storm that could contain maybe up to 60 miles an hour for your wind gusts. However, no widespread severe weather. In the low 90s, we'll have a few more passing clouds and an isolated thunderstorm chance today. Most though will stay dry, and we'll continue to see highs in the upper 80s to low 90s this afternoon, with temperatures a few more clouds. Heat advisory still goes through 9 p.m. on Friday. Feels like temperatures right now upper 90s for some. 102 in Salem, 99 in Rolla, 96 is what it feels like in Monette and over towards Joplin right now. And throughout the day today, we'll continue to climb back into the upper 90s to maybe even up to 105 for a feels like temperature this afternoon. Still feeling like the mid 90s by 7 o'clock today. Highs will be back still around 90, 91 for most this afternoon as well. We are tracking, like I mentioned, just a few more clouds. You can see them starting to develop right now. And there is a chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm into the afternoon and evening hours, but it's really not looking to be a lot. Most will stay completely dry for the day today, and then we'll stay dry overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning with another chance for some rain on Friday. Heading into the weekend, chances are looking a little bit better with a few more scattered showers and isolated thunderstorm possible Saturday. Better coverage Sunday and Monday that I'll time out for you coming up soon. Sunshine. We have just a few more clouds in the last couple of days. We're still dry though. There is a chance for an isolated shower this afternoon. As we head into the late afternoon and maybe evening hours, a chance for a stray shower, rumble of thunder or two. Not expecting anything severe today. Dry tonight and tomorrow. Starting off dry, a few passing clouds and an isolated shower or thunderstorm mostly in the late afternoon and early evening hours. This is a look 5 o'clock. Stray thunderstorms still possible, and then by around 9-10 p.m. we do begin to dry on out for any early fireworks shows tomorrow. Now temperatures today warming up. We'll be back in the upper 80s to low 90s again, most in the low 90s. We're still around to maybe just a couple of degrees above average for this time of year. And then by 9 o'clock, low 80s still. Lows tonight very similar to the last couple of mornings, waking up in the mid 70s, and feels like temperatures today back in the upper 90s to maybe even up to 105 degrees for your afternoon. Then again on Friday, same story. Feels like temperatures upper 90s to low 100s, and the National Weather Service has extended now the heat advisory for our Missouri counties to now go through Saturday evening as well. So the heat continues through the weekend ahead. No surprise, feels like temperatures Saturday again upper 90s to low 100s, and it's really been more about the extended period of time that we've seen temperatures feeling this warm for the heat advisory, and also coupled with warmer overnight lows, so that really doesn't allow us to cool off very much overnight before we quickly warm back up in our afternoons. Now our pattern changes up just a bit heading into the start of next week. We'll have a couple more clouds and a couple rain chances on the way. So today we have this big area of high pressure still back here dominating across the region underneath this upper level ridge. But these colors shown here are just some small upper waves of energy that will continue to pass on by. So tomorrow, a wave of energy starts to work its way through parts of the region. That will bring us a chance for a few isolated showers, nothing too widespread or super organized. Then another chance on Saturday with a little more energy, and then a larger wave tries to swing on through into Sunday, and coverage will be a little bit better on Sunday. Still not looking to be widespread though. So the holiday weekend, we'll see a couple rain chances. No day complete washout though, with highs back in the low 90s for each afternoon. Average high is 88 degrees. Now rain chances Saturday, I will say this is the most aggressive model right now. I'd say with rain coverage. Saturday afternoon, we'll have a few more scattered showers. A few thunderstorms will be possible, and some maybe even on the stronger side. And then by the evening hours, this is 9 o'clock. It has some rain still in our northernmost counties. I think coverage will be a lot less than this. We may see a stray shower or two at firework time Saturday for some of you. Most will be dry though. Better chance for some rain on Sunday heading into the afternoon and evening hours. A few scattered showers, a few thunderstorms, and then more overnight into your Monday afternoon and evening. A few more scattered showers and thunderstorms. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a low marginal threat. That's a level 1 threat for areas north of Highway 60 for Saturday. That would be for an isolated thunderstorm that could contain 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. No widespread severe weather expected. No widespread weather off to our north. We have showers and storms back from Iowa into the Dakotas today. A couple severe thunderstorm warnings, one south of Bismarck right now. And we'll continue to see rain and storms staying mostly off to our north this afternoon. There is a level 3 enhanced risk for severe storms back from parts of South Dakota into Minnesota and northwestern Iowa today. And then a level 2 slight risk extends back off to our east, back over across parts of Tennessee into Mississippi, Alabama, Oklahoma and Georgia. Now, big heat continues to be a concern across the Midwest and back over towards the Northeast today. The pinks you see are extreme heat warnings. That covers a large portion of Missouri and into northeastern Arkansas if you have any travel plans as well. And then the heat advisory here in the Ozarks. Now, the heat will continue to pack a punch. Let's take a look. If you're traveling anywhere today, Kansas City 92 for a high. St. Louis 95. They could feel maybe even up to 108 degrees in spots around Kansas City, St. Louis this afternoon. Mid-90s also towards Memphis and Little Rock. Tulsa 93 today. Here's a look at the highs across the country. There's really only some slightly cooler air back in the Pacific Northwest. 65 in Seattle, 68 in San Francisco, 96 in Atlanta today, and could hit in the 100s back over towards Washington, D.C. Pool. We have big heat hanging around this afternoon. Feels like temperatures going up, potentially almost up to 105 for some this afternoon. Tomorrow, same story. Those peak hours really picking up, I'd say around 1 to about even 5 p.m. And we'll continue to see another day on Saturday with feels like temperatures climbing back into the 100s for the afternoon for the holiday. So make sure you're taking plenty of air conditioning breaks, drinking lots of water, and we'll continue to watch some rain chances as well. They are going to be lower, isolated to widely scattered. Daily chance through the week ahead. We're kind of getting into that summer pattern mostly with a few isolated storms popping up in the afternoons. But the heaviest of the rain stays off to our north over the next 7 days. Back over in Minnesota and Iowa, they'll see some rainfall totals greater than 3 inches in some spots. But for us, most picking up half of an inch or less. The exception being if you get in on a thunderstorm or two, the potential for maybe some isolated totals closer to that inch, maybe if you're lucky. 1.5 inch mark, but we'll continue to watch rain chances for most on the lower end. Now, we do still have an annual rainfall departure for some, like here in south central Missouri. You're about 2 inches below normal in West Plains. There's a bit of a surplus in Harrison, but drought conditions looks like there have been some more improvements for the day today in northern Arkansas, and we'll continue to watch a stretch of mostly drier weather for some this week, so we could see conditions get a little bit worse. Maybe over the next 7 days, or at least maybe not really changing much at all with the lack of rain for many. But a couple areas, a nice surplus, almost 5 inches back over in Rolla as well. Showers, some maybe starting to pop up back over towards Webster, right, and into Laclede County. A light shower possible. Nothing too widespread though for the day today. Upper 80s to low 90s for highs this afternoon. More isolated rain chances. Storms, when you do see them, they'll cool you off briefly, but then they'll pass by and it's just hot and humid. The heat advisory has been extended now for Missouri counties all the way through Saturday evening. Feels like temperatures right now in the upper 90s to 100s, 104 in Salem. A little bit cooler in Camdenton, but you have some more clouds and you've seen some rain today back up in some of our northeastern counties. As we head into the rest of the afternoon and evening, we'll see temperatures back in the mid 80s around 7 o'clock. We'll continue to see some passing clouds, partly sunny this evening. And then overnight to tonight, mid 70s, waking up tomorrow morning, just like the last several days, with highs tomorrow back in the low 90s for many, very similar to today. Right now, we are looking at a little bit of rain. Looks like we have some showers, a few thunderstorms beginning to pop up west of Highway 65 right now. Some brief pockets of heavy rain there, and severe storms off to our south and east. We'll continue to see a little bit of rain over the next few hours, and I even think a bit more than what this model here shows, obviously, and we'll continue to watch another chance for some isolated storms tomorrow through the weekend. That'll time out coming up soon. 92 in Kansas City for a high. A little bit hotter over towards St. Louis and Memphis, as well as Little Rock and Tulsa, sitting at 95 for a high tomorrow. 94 in Wichita. Partly sunny, and we'll have just a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms across the region, very similar to what we've had today. And we have some here in the Ozarks right now. So back over into northern Laclede County, back up towards Stoutland, looking at a pocket of heavy rain just north of I-44 there. And we're continuing to watch a few more develop back now southeast of Greenfield along 160, one back now south of Mount Vernon and over towards Aurora, working its way gradually off to the north a bit. Dry here across much of Greene County though. And then back further to the south, we are looking at a few thunderstorms northwestern Arkansas, back over towards Stella as well. Once again, these are very isolated, and most of the rain across the region will be to our north over the next 7 days. Back over towards Iowa, big bullseye of some heavy rain, and into parts of northern Missouri, looking at some heavy rain with some spots maybe picking up around 1 inch to 2 inches. For us, though, many will see half of an inch or less over the next 7 days. An isolated thunderstorm, though, could be slow moving and drop some heavier rain, where some of you, if you're lucky, may pick up a little bit more than 1 inch. As we head into the next couple of hours, temperatures staying warm. It's very humid. We'll be in the low 80s by around 9 o'clock. Partly cloudy heading into the evening and overnight tonight. We'll have a few passing clouds as well. Mid 70s waking up tomorrow morning. Winds on the lighter side. We'll be dry tonight and a few more isolated showers and thunderstorms possible tomorrow afternoon. We'll still warm up into the low 90s though. And of course, the holiday weekend, all timeout rain chances for your Saturday. Coming up on KY3 News at 5 tomorrow. And it has been extended through Saturday evening at 8 p.m. We have an extreme heat warning for the counties surrounding us, highlighted there in that pink as well. Now, feels like temperatures mid to upper 90s, a few 100s, 103 in Salem right now. 100 is what it feels like in Branson. And then back here, just off to our east, St. Louis, down through northeastern Arkansas, feeling like the 100s. 107 in Jonesboro is what it feels like right now. We'll be in the low 80s still at 10 o'clock with a few passing clouds. And we have seen a little bit of rain today. That'll clear on out, though, overnight tonight, and we'll cool off into the mid 70s, which is not very cool, actually. And then tomorrow afternoon, very similar to today, low 90s for many, partly sunny with a few isolated showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Right now, a little bit of rain back over into parts of Polk County, back over into parts of Lawrence, Berry County, looking at an isolated shower or thunderstorm, but most will stay dry through the evening. Rain coverage will shrink up quickly, and overnight, like I mentioned, staying dry. And tomorrow morning, a quiet morning before a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms. I'll time those out and some rain chances for your 4th of July holiday coming up soon. More clouds and rain chances introduced. A few isolated showers right now. We had a few more this afternoon. You can see coverage, though, is starting to shrink up a bit. Still very isolated now, mostly along and west of Highway 65. And coverage will continue to be pretty isolated through the rest of your evening. By 8 o'clock, many will be dry. And overnight tonight, partly cloudy still, and then tomorrow partly sunny again with a few more isolated afternoon showers and thunderstorms possible. And we'll continue to see a few hanging around in the evening, early evening, but I'd say by around 8, 9 o'clock, we're still looking dry, a little bit of rain off to our north. Temperatures this evening still in the 80s by 9 o'clock, lows above average in the mid 70s tomorrow morning, and highs tomorrow afternoon back in the low 90s again, very similar to what we've had today. But of course, it's very humid, so it's felt hotter. At 7 o'clock today, we'll still feel like the mid 90s, kind of swimming through the air. And then tomorrow afternoon, upper 90s to low 100s again. And the heat advisory has been extended into Saturday as well. Feels like temperatures in the 100s for your 4th of July, so be sure to drink plenty of water and take lots of air conditioning breaks. Now, our weather pattern features a couple small upper level waves that will be swinging on through to bring us some rain chances. So tomorrow, little wave could bring us a few isolated showers. The waves indicated by all of these colors you see here, the blues to the reds. Another wave swings through on Saturday. That energy will help bring us maybe a few isolated storms in the afternoon. And then again on Sunday, a few more showers and thunderstorms, but it's not going to be a washout of a weekend. Still lots of dry time, especially on Saturday. Maybe a little bit better coverage, though, by Sunday. Highs this weekend for the holiday will stay in the low 90s. Our average high should be around 88, though. Now Saturday, this is kind of the most aggressive model rain-wise. We'll see a few scattered showers and thunderstorms into the afternoon. This is 1 o'clock here. By firework time, I think we'll see coverage a little bit less, but some storms possible in parts of northern and central Missouri. We'll see a few isolated maybe at firework time, though. Then into Sunday, a few more showers isolated maybe in the morning, and then widely scattered Sunday afternoon with another wave of maybe some rain overnight into Monday morning. A little bit more rain possible Monday afternoon. Coverage will be less, though, by next Tuesday and Wednesday. Low risk for severe storms on Saturday. That's north of Highway 60. A very isolated thunderstorm could contain 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. However, not everyone will see rain. Many will stay.
Overuse the phrase hot as a firecracker or hotter than a firecracker.
I mean, it's the best this time of year, I would say.
It is?
Yeah, tomorrow another hot.
I'll see you again today.